Welcome to Jump Shots from the Goal Line. I am your host, Mr. Jonathan Dugan. We are live from day two at the LIV golf event here at the gallery in Tucson. They have the Players Pro-Am today, so all the players are paired up with a group of three just regular amateurs, guys that pay a lot of money to play with these individuals. Um, they're being grouped up with every single guy on the LIV Tour. Is honestly pretty cool to see. They get to walk the course. It's basically a practice round for the players, building off of yesterday's practice round. But it's just cool to see how a lot of these players are interacting with, you know, not just the donors or the people that paid, whatever you want to call them, but the people around them. Honestly, just building off what I said yesterday, these guys they're really cool. They're very hospitable. They are very much here to grow the game. It's not just empty words that they say in press conferences. You can tell that they really, really like interacting with the fans. But it's also really cool to see how they do interact with the amateurs that they're playing with. Pat Perez was very nice to his group. Dustin Johnson was talking a little bit of shit to a guy that hit one right into the bushes. Said, "Hey, it's a good thing that we take the best drive." That was funny to see a lot of people laughing there, and just another good day on the range. Beautiful weather today after having a little bit of rain the day before. But the players are striking the ball well. Um, Everybody's looking good. It'll be interesting to see how the tournament ends up tomorrow. I expect a lot of people. A lot more people are here today than they were yesterday, and it's going to be fun. Absolutely, a lot of fun. We will have a press conference that we will be putting out there today with Bubba Watson and Taylor Gooch, their teammates here at LIV. We'll try to get some questions in for that. So be on the lookout for that video. It'll also be at the end of this episode if you want the audio only. And we'll keep updating you. Please, stick to the social medias. I'm constantly updating and uploading pictures and videos of the players teeing off or on the driving range. I'll be posting some stuff from the press conferences as well. And obviously on our Twitter page, follow me at Dugan Football. John is not here today, so it won't be on the main Twitter page, but I'm go ahead and just kind of putting what I see out there. So again, thanks for sticking with us and our coverage of the LIV Tucson golf event. And I will talk to you later.
GOATs, but golfers on a team. That's what GOAT stands for. That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to grow. We all want to play on a team. We all want to have fun playing the game, but why not play with your buddies? If you lose, you play with your buddies. You try to build each other up. If you win, you celebrate together and try to do it again. And you go to battle with it. So for me, it was just something. We want to make something fun, something energetic, something that we could get behind and love. And hopefully the guys agree. They kind of like it. And it turned out well. I think the branding turned out well. And it's been fun to do. It's been really fun to do.
For the three players, what was your first reaction when you heard raincoats and salt pink and the logo? You guys like it?
At first, I was like, all right, explain this to me. And then once he explained it, I was like, man, I'm in. That's cool. I love it. It's going to be different. Like I said, energetic and just bringing something different to the game and to this league, and which kind of fits what we're doing, trying to do as a whole here in the league. And so I fell in love with it after I kind of got more of the backstory of it.
How about you, Harold?
I just think fake looks really good on black people. So I really like the color and the logo. It wasn't really sold on the name, still not, but it's very funny for our group text. But it's both teams, so he's going to do what's best for the team. I think it doesn't matter what the team name it is, if you're winning, they're going to love it. I don't really like the aces, but they're winning all the time, so it looks good.
All right.
So I've got it like
Thomas?
I say it stands out. I like the pink. And I think Bubba's obviously very creative, and I think we're all behind him on this one.
That's great. So this is now your second LIV event. Tell us a little bit, Thomas, about your experience so far. How does it feel to be out here and part of a team for the first time?
Yeah, the team thing is what really was catching me. you know, if you didn't play well in Mexico, but you felt, you know, after the first round, you could really contribute.
It's okay. I'm
Tired,
tired.
I'm jet lagged. Sorry.
Earmuffs,
no.
Caleb. Earmuffs.
Sorry. I've looked up to Bubba. You know, playing golf. He's an awesome golfer, and he's really like, you know, taking this team thing. I feel like I'm part of it. Obviously, Taylor played college golf with him, and he's an unbelievable player. And Harold's, you know, pretty far back as well. It's pretty nice to be on the team for them.
And Taylor, this is your first season with the Raincoats. You were at the 4 Aces last year. How has the experience been different for you, and are you enjoying being part of this new team?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, these two guys, now this third guy, are, you know, the reasons I came over here, we're really optimistic and excited to get the season going, and you know, go try to win some trophies, get on podiums. I keep telling them I can't wait to spray all of them right in the face with some champagne. So it's only a matter of time before it happens, and hopefully sooner than later.
So I just want to read some statistics to you guys. I wasn't sure if you guys were aware of the quality and caliber of the field that you guys are playing against week in and week out. So we have more than a quarter, 13 of our players are major champions. More than half, 25, have competed in either the Ryder Cup or the President's Cup. We have 4 former world number ones, 1 current Hall of Famer, and 11 have already met the Hall of Fame criteria. So our field out here is on par with, you know, what you guys were doing before you came over. Do you feel that when you're out there? Do you feel like the quality and integrity of play is, you know, on par with the other tours you guys have played on?
I think they're really good because whenever I play bad, it's very well. So I think it's pretty noticeable. I don't really. My job's just to compete. All that other stuff, I really cared about that other stuff. I wouldn't have came to live. So yeah, they've done all that stuff, but this is new. This is fresh. And I want to win, so I don't really care how many times I win.
I think about like James Fiat and Eugenio and guys like that came straight from, you know, college golf basically into these types of fields. And like, if I was 23 and that happened, I would buy something wide, you know. And it's cool for them. They don't know any different, but I like I said, I just anytime I see them, I kind of chuckle because I see, you know, Lee Westwood and Phil Mickelson and, you know, Cam Smith and Bubba, all these guys next to these kids who have never played professional golf, and they're out here competing and doing well. And you have obviously won, so it's cool to see. But we all know, like, you can't just fake it out here. You gotta play well, or, you know, more so if you don't play well, there's not another 147 guys to cover up your bad play. You know, if you don't play well, it gets exposed. So no one wants to be the guy that's not playing well.
Yeah, to feed off what they said, there's pressure out here. You're trying to compete. You're trying to not finish dead last, and you're trying to compete for yourself, but also mainly for your team. And that's what you want to do. These are great players out here. The competition is pressure packed. You know, I can't wait to get in the last group. Second off, number one, just so I can feel that pressure again and try to attack and try to overcome that. Not only for me, but to keep the team up there and have a chance to get on the podium.
Thomas, being new out here, how do you feel the quality of play is compared to other tours you played on?
I think it's very competitive. You know, watching told my caddy in Mexico and watching one of the leaderboards at, you know, seeing Ghost Eyes and Smith and all these names up there, it looked like a morning wave of a major, just no afternoon wave. It's that small.
Yeah.
But obviously the quality's there, and look, same with Earl. I didn't play well in Mexico. I finished, you know, lost the last. That does not feel good.
Not this week. Hand it over to Mike.
Just kind of piggybacking off what Jane said. So this week we've got 13 major winners, 24 major wins. Last week of the 75 guys that made the cut of the Sawgrass, 12 major champs with 16 major wins. What's your reaction when you hear about the difference in quality of the fields?
I can answer that. Yeah, I mean, I think that, yes, we're all good players. We've all won tournaments around the world. We're here to compete, and we're not worried about what other tours have. we're just trying to win. We're trying to win for our team, and the 48 guys here are trying to all do that for their team. And it really doesn't matter, like you said. Coming from college, they've won tournaments in college. They've played high levels to get here, and they're trying to make a name for themselves. So we're all trying to compete against each other. I'm trying to beat these three guys, and I'm hoping that they finish right behind me this week so we can get that win. But we're not really. It doesn't matter what tournament we're in. We're just trying to compete at a high level against ourselves and against the other guys. And so we don't look. We know who's a good player. We know which players are ranked in the world or what should be ranked in the world. When Phil Mickelson, when DJ, when Cam Smith, when these guys show up, you know that they're a great player, and so you're trying to battle them. Same thing with these guys. We're all trying to battle, and it really doesn't matter what world rankings are. We're just trying to lift the trophy at the end of the day.
Taylor, you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, exactly what Bubba said. Last year being on the Aces, we won a lot, but it wasn't coasting easy wins. We all played well. Like, we know each week, each round, how crucial it is for the team and how easily things can change day in and day out here. And so, you know, getting a win is so important to us, and that's what we keep talking about. We're just trying to compete, we're trying to win, and that's our main focus. Like I said, I keep telling them in the group text, I'm about to spray y'all some champagne, so get ready. And it's what we want more than anything.
And this is for all four of you. I'm just wondering if you could maybe take us inside the range coach team room. What would be what's a typical meeting? Who just wants to talk?
We had fun. We had a match this week, yesterday. High Flyers asked if we just wanted to kind of compete, and we went out and played with them.
We busted that ass.
Well, I didn't want to say that. But we won. Both of our two-man teams won their match. So I really wanted to say that. To Phil asked me, and I said, "Let me ask my team," and they were like, "Yes, we want to beat Phil Mickelson," and so we did. So that worked out good. But so it's fun. Our team's been fun. Other teams want to play. They want to get in the vibe. They want to get the team going. That's what this is all about. We all jump ship because we want to play on the team. We want to compete at a high level. And, that's good to see that interaction that other teams want to compete against us there in practice rounds, just to kind of give us that competitive edge. And so we don't lose it while we're playing practice rounds and shooting the breeze. We're really grinding out there and trying to beat each other.
How would you describe a typical range coach meeting?
To me, it's all the same. Yeah, there's things I don't like, and they did, and they answer to it. Like the same way. Like if I do something wrong, I want to know, and I think that's what a team's for. So I express it and I say it loudly, and I listen and try to. So yeah, that's fun for me because usually it's like I'll do what I want to do, and I'm really good at doing that. So yeah, it's fun.
What do you say is your biggest responsibility as a team captain, number one? And secondly, the business end of it, how much do you get involved? How much time is that taken off the course, and do you enjoy that part of it?
The first part is to make sure these guys are. I've said it before. Let me change it up. I said it before when I was on Ryder Cup teams, Presidents Cup teams. When I have a partner, my job is to make them loose, make them focused, let them enjoy the round. Now it's on a different level. I got three guys that I want to be here for. Whatever they need me to do, whatever they need the team to do, that's what I'm here for. Make them enjoy the game of golf, make them help grow the game of golf, but also compete. Like we keep saying, this is about our team. We want to be on the podium. The Niblets were not on the podium, so we try to change the name so we can get on the podium as a range goats. And that's our.
Why we weren't on the podium because you were walking like a limp over there.
Well, they needed somebody to commentate. I need to talk about.
Shot on number 12.
Man, Harold made another bogey. Yay. Man, that's the third bogey in a row for Harold. Yay. So from that aspect, that's really what I'm doing. It's just trying to fire those guys up. When this old guy's beating them, we're out driving them, that puts a little fire under them. But then from the business side, I enjoy it. I truly enjoy it. Man, a few years ago, I never thought I'd be an Olympian. Olympics came to the game of golf after 100 and something, 102, 103 years. So it was cool that I was part of being an Olympian. And so when I think about that now, being a franchise owner or part of a franchise, it's a dream come true. I never thought that would happen in the game of golf. And being able to do that, break away and start something new and creative, it's awesome. And that's why the range goats, like I said, the range goats, there's so much more meaning behind it. It would take too long for this press conference to get that out there, really what the name means to me and my team. And so it's been a pleasure and an honor to be able to say that I'm one of the guys that are part of LIV and part of a team and getting to play golf with these guys. So from the business aspect, it's been a dream come true. And, as a young kid, I never thought that was an opportunity, but now there is an opportunity to be a franchise owner. Can't afford an NBA or a baseball team or an NFL team or a hockey team or any other team. So it's cool that I'm part of the start of history. Maybe y'all can, but I can't.
Bubba, Keely Johnson, drunk by the turn. Given
What is that? Sorry?
Keely
I
Johnson,
can't understand. Sorry.
drunk by the turn. Given that
Who
you
is that? Is that your last name or is that?
Smart brand,
Oh, okay, sorry.
but given that you're a Masters winner and the numerous amount of Masters winners that are here at LIV Golf,
Yes.
what do you think the atmosphere is going to be like in that Champions Dinner this year?
I think it's going to be great. I still talk to guys on the PGA Tour. I still talk to people that work on staff at the PGA Tour. It's been amazing communicating with them. I still reach out on their birthdays, reach out at Christmas. We still talk. I still watch and pull for my guys. And so I can't wait to get there. Because when you're wearing the green jacket at the dinner, everything goes out the window. I mean, you know how blessed you are to be in that room, how thankful you are to be in that room. I've already talked to guys, and we can't wait to hang out. Okay, because I haven't seen Ted Scott in a while.
You're gonna eat a slider.
Can't wait. Yeah, I am. I can't wait for them.
I saw that thing.
Normally I'll give you a secret. Normally I eat before. I eat a couple burritos before I go to the dinner. I'm very picky when it comes to food. But when I saw his menu, definitely want the dessert, and I definitely want a couple sliders. So I can't wait. It'll be fun.
I got a question for you, Thomas. What was your deciding factor in joining LIV, and what is your thoughts on the so-called strategic alliance that the other tour has, tried to form?
The only team I wanted to play for was Bubba's team.
Wait, say that again.
No, you heard me. and a team that Harold was in, because I know that would be fun and competitive. And then I heard Taylor was joining, so it's obviously a no-brainer for me. And your second question, I never wanted to really play full-time in America, and this is too good to be true to come over to LIV. So
One more last question for all four of you. If you could go into a playoff this weekend with any team, what would it be? And I think Taylor would. I think I know what he would choose.
No brainer. I think we'd all choose that. We got his back. We want the aces all day. DJ knows the deal. I want all the
The better question is which two is going to play. So I get to pick two.
You pick whoever you want.
Also, tickets.
Time out. Pick whoever I want, but you're one.
Also, tickets for Saturday. There seems to be a trend. We saw Adelaide where there is no more tickets for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And here in Tucson, now that golf is back, Saturday tickets. I mean, I've heard it's sold out. So, what are your guys' thoughts on playing here in front of Tucson fans? Golf's huge in Arizona. I mean, how excited are you guys?
Yeah, I actually talked to some volunteers and some people outside around the town. They're very excited to have golf back. They have the Champions Tour. That's all they have right now. And so they were very excited to get us back here. They want to see some great golf, and so they're pumped. Arizona's always loved the game of golf, but Tucson is thriving for it. So yes, Saturday sold out. We're really close to selling out the other days, and so it'll be a privilege to be able to put on a show and us be on that podium.
Good luck this week, guys.
Thank you very much.
Alex,
That's all right. I'm good.
you're good? Okay.
Jonathan Dugan, jump shots from the goal line. Bubba, this question's for you. Hey, you've had your son on the course with you all week on the range. What's it mean for you to be able to have your son right there, enjoy the game of golf with you, grow up within the game?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's one of those things where, I haven't been able to do that inside the ropes on other places that I play. And so for me to come here and be part of the team, be part of these guys, and my family was a big component of coming here, but also a big component of the Range Goats logo and color. And for have my son, who will tell you he's not a golfer, he wants to play other sports. It's fun coming here and letting him hit balls and just interact with these guys. These guys treat him like their own kid. It's been a dream come true. It makes me tear up sometimes that these guys would take him under their wings. And then for him to play the pro-am today, it was special. He birdied the last hole, so it was cool to be able to do that. And he and my family have put a lot to the side to let me play golf for a living. So it's been an honor and a privilege to have him inside the ropes and live. I can't thank them enough for letting us be a family out here and letting us 48 do pretty much whatever we want. So it's been fun.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Last one from Tom.
Bubba, the movement of the golf ball. Get your reaction when you thought
Justin Thomas, I do not like it. That's pretty much what he said.
why?
Well, there's many reasons. But first off, I mean, first of all, the commercialism is the one that's paying all these bills for USGA and all these other organizations. And now you're asking them to spend millions to change the ball or design a new ball and do all these things. Why? We're professional golfers are small, minute in the game of golf as a whole, who all plays it. So why not make a driver that lets some guy hit it straighter or further? Make a ball that lets a guy or woman or kid hit it further. Just because you hit it further doesn't mean it's going to go straighter. I'm not trying to throw Bryson under the bus, but Bryson tried to do something. He did do it, but he dialed it back a little. He still hits it further than everybody. But he dialed it back a little because he realized your misses are further. Because I've been dealing with that for a while, like my misses are further off. So, but I going back to the ball, I don't see the reason why. We're the one sport that's changing what we do, and we get mad when a guy shoots 10 under for 3 straight days. But we're celebrating when the guy scores 50 points, or hit 3 home runs or 4 home runs. A guy throws 7 touchdowns. We celebrate that. We don't make him. Hey, you can't throw that many passes next game. So why are we messing with that? The sports in it. The sports is an all-time high. Golf is an all-time high. So let's don't mess with it. Let's just keep it going and keep it growing. That's my short answer.
Just to follow.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
No, I didn't say Bubba.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, Harold. Harold.
Answer.
The question to all of you are: if you're playing in a major and it actually requires you to play a different ball, is there a possibility you might say no, thank you?
I'll ask my sponsor first if I'm allowed to, and then I will gladly play that ball if they let me. If I'm in a major, yeah, they
whenever they tell me to play.
Okay.
or if Liv says you got to play this ball, then
That's the only thing that gets you about the whole ball thing. Everyone's complaining about the millions of dollars. It's a lot of money. But if they change the ball and give you a golf, we're going to play the golf.
Right.
It's going to be like
I'm not doing that for anything else.
Well, that I know.
Yeah.
So it's
They
just
got random questions, I guess. I can do that.
It's just a lot of it's up for like I just don't think that we're like everyone's mad about what's happening, but like if they tell somebody no, we're gonna play it. It's very simple. Like
But I mean, long hitters are going to be long hitters.
No matter
No,
what.
short hitter, Fort Pavement. I'm not trying to call it Fort Pavement. Zach Johnson, Jim Furyk. We keep going.
I'm trying to call that what I'm saying.
Yeah, just,
Harold mentioned you in
Harold,
that conversation.
yeah, that's fine.
Hey,